Hey guys, Super Guitar 13 here from PTCGCentral. This is a battle video that we've been playing to do for a while. It's Hydreigon, Darkrai versus a Empoleon Terrakion. I'm on the left. I am with the playmat. I kind of need to get a new one. My brother's on the right. This is his first time playing in a while. He does have some misplays. Like there's a point where he plays a dark patch and there's no dark Pokemon on his bench, but there's actually sometimes he'll start drawing, he'll draw one card from an N or something before I cut. But this is the first time he's played in a very long time, so please cut him some slack. He didn't cheat, it didn't really affect the game. This is a pretty good game. I start out pretty slow with my Penguins, which is kind of rare. I didn't get the Virizion start. We flipped to see who goes first. And I recall, I think he goes first. I'm not 100% sure, but let's take a look here. This is a pretty good game here. Alright, so he chooses Tails, so he goes first. He always chooses Tails. So there you go. He has 2 Darkrai's, which is not a fantastic start. He draws. Let's just wait and see how this plays out. So yeah, Empoleon is kind of a bad matchup for Darkrai, but at the same time it's not, because Hydreigon can one-shot everything you have. So yeah, he attaches a Dark and passes. He doesn't have a very good hand. Neither do I, which is very strange. I drop another Piplup. I think I pass here. I attach a water. No, I ran a receiver, and I got a Cheerin, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I got Cheerin. And then I shuffle. Right? Shuffling. Sorry if this video quality isn't the best. This is the best view I could get. I think it's at least a pretty decent view. Alrighty, so I got 2 Piplups. Use the Cheerin. I draw 3. I don't really get anything interesting. I got a Juniper, but I really don't want to discard that hand because I have 4 energies in it. And some useful stuff. So I didn't really want to discard it. And then I use Fury Attack, and I only get 1 damage on him. So we're both not off to a good start, but trust me, towards the end of this game, this gets pretty freaking intense. I think this will be separated into parts, so yeah. So I think it's his turn now. Oh yeah, I just attacked, of course it is his turn. And he attaches another Dark to Darkrai, just sitting up naturally. Because he doesn't have a good hand, I don't have a good hand. So I think he's thinking here. He doesn't really know what to do. He's thinking. Sorry if I'm terrible at commentary. So yes. He decides to use Bianca. He was debating whether to use it or not because he could only draw 2. He was debating whether he should play anything else, but it wouldn't really help him, so he just decided to use Bianca. That's what he told me after the game. That's why he was hesitating to use it. I draw. He passes. I draw. And then I use Cheerin again. Like I said, Cheerin's a lot better in this deck than Bianca, just because a lot of the time you're using Diving Draw and you have a huge hand. So yeah, I drop Terrakion in a Fighting Energy, which puts a lot of pressure onto him. He doesn't want to kill my Piplup, because then I can potentially revenge kill him. And I get all Tails this time for Fury Attack, which is not good. It's his turn now. He uses N, which was needed for both of us. We both had horrible hands. Now the game gets a little more intense here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut. I just need to make sure he cut. Oh my god, I was putting up the middle finger. I didn't. Hopefully he didn't notice that. I wasn't. I don't recall, but whatever. Alrighty, so I draw my hand. See what I get here. See what he gets. I think he drops a Dino, and then next turn he gets a pretty good setup next turn. So yeah. Drops a Dino, yeah, I was right. And now he's got the Darkrai ready. It's all powered up, but I think he's gonna... At first I thought he was gonna Night Sphere, but that wouldn't be a great idea. Because then I would revenge kill him. Terrakion. Attach a water. I attach a water to Piplup, so I figure I might as well set them up, because attaching them to Terrakion would be meaningless when I could just attach it to him when I revenge kill. So yeah, and I think that's a level ball, right? Yeah, level ball. I get out a... I was looking for a Prinplups, but later on I figured out they're both prized. Both my Prinplups. I figured out that 2 rare candies and 2 Prinplups were both prized. So that really stinks. So I just got another Penguin. It's always good to get a good bench size when you're using this deck, even if they're Darkrai bait, because I had a pretty good hand at this point, if I remember, and I could have gotten an Empoleon out, but I couldn't get the Prinplups, which really sucked. I could have gotten 2 Prinplups out too, I think. I think I had 2 level balls. So there's Penguin Overload and a random bull on the bench, but it works well. We use N. I N again. He told me he had a good hand. He had a Hydreigon and a red candy, he tells me. So I got that out of his hand, so that's always good. And then he starts drawing, and we decide to cut. This is his first time he played in a while. He doesn't play competitively, like, often. He just plays with decks I make, and some of those things are proxies. The Darkrai's are proxies, the Hydreigons are proxies. Everything else is regular, though. Except for the catchers, they're proxy too. But everything else is good. I'm getting Darkrai soon, buying some from a friend, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. And then I use Fury Attack again. Figured I might as well whittle him down a little bit, and I got double tails last time. This time I get double heads, and he he flipped shit. It wasn't expected. I usually don't get luck like that. So yeah, now it's his turn. I got a good setup, but I don't have I just don't have the Empoleons. Like, if not, this would be pretty good. He's a heavy ball. Some of you might think that's stupid, but I've seen really good success with using 2 heavy balls to get out your Hydreigons. And you'll see, he's gonna get out his Hydreigon here. You can see that it worked really well for him. My brother, his name's Tom, in this video. He rare candies into the Hydreigon. I think there's 3 or 4 rare candies in there. It's not the exact list that won Nationals, it's a little different, but slightly. Like, I'm using 4 Dark Patch instead of 3, small stuff like that. Dark Patch is just really good, so yeah, I like using 4. And he's got a good setup, sort of, now, and I should be a little afraid. That Hydreigon can one-shot everything in my deck, so it's a pretty big threat, and I can't one-shot it. And if I catch it, he'll just move energies to it and free retreat it, or like Max Potion it, move energies, attach a blend, and knock me out. So it's pretty risky, but even then he discards Dark Energies, and he decides to send out his other Darkrai, and then he uses Max Potion. He forgot to move the energies. I'm just letting him do that. This is the first time he's played in a while, so guys, please cut him some slack. He's actually a pretty good player when he puts his mind to the test. Looks like he forgot to move damage. Oh no, he moved it. I was gonna say, what? But yeah, damage is moved. Catcher, that's not a real golden catcher. Proxy. He's bringing my Terrakion up. He doesn't want me to bully him with Terrakion. So he's doing 30 to my Piplup and then 90 to Terrakion. That was a pretty good move. So now it's my turn. I have to see what the hell I'm going to do about this. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my hand at this point wasn't very good. My prizes were really inconvenient. Like I said, 2 rare candies and 2 Prinplups. Not good prizes. So let's just take a look and see what I do. I don't exactly remember myself. I drop another penguin, so I have an entire army of penguins. Hell yeah. But it's always good to get bench sizes up in this deck because of Empoleon. It always helps. And then what am I doing? I'm using Switch. As you can see, I have a penguin in my hand and Empoleon, but I don't have the right candy. Send up my penguin. I don't want him on the bench because then he'll be sniped, so what's the point of even... And now, if I put him up anyway, he's not going to attack me because I can revenge KO him, and I get 1 head. And so that's 10 damage. At this point, I'm just stalling who's going to make the first move here. I guess it's kind of a clever way to keep myself safe, I guess. You know, if I don't have a good hand, just try to, you know, keep that bull back there. I think Terrakion's a bulldog or a bull, something like that. Pretty cool Pokemon. I really like Terrakion. I really like the newer Pokemon in Gen 5. So he Bianca's to draw 3, I believe. Bianca's pretty good in that deck because you have like Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball, stuff like that. You're always dropping Pokemon. So, because I use, I think it's like 2 Level Ball, 2 Ultra Ball, 2 Heavy Ball. And actually it does work pretty well. Because you don't always need the Heavy Balls to get out your Hydreigons. Believe it or not, it actually works extremely well using Heavy Ball. In testing, it works great. So he's just thinking here. And the Hydreigons are obviously proxies too. I'm going to the pre-release tomorrow. Hopefully I can get a ton of them. Just hoping I get something interesting. I random receiver, hopefully trying to get an N or something of that kind. I think I get a Juniper that I just don't... Oh no, I got the N. I run 4N in here. It's the same list from that Black and White On video that I made of Empoleon from Black and White On. It's pretty much the same list. Only I think I changed up the something. I changed something. I forgot what it was. Oh, no, I didn't change anything. What am I thinking? It's still the same, like, thing. Like, 4 random receivers, 4 N, 3 Juniper, 2 Sharons. Same thing. So, yeah. Then I use the N, and we're shuffling. And he starts to draw, but I'm like, no, we need to cut. And then he's like, that's annoying. And I'm like, but we gotta do it. And yeah, because I know that some of you guys, I'm not gonna point out names, but if they do something wrong, you will correct them, and that gets pretty annoying. So it makes me feel like an idiot. Well, maybe, who knows? I am kind of an idiot. So whatever. Alrighty, so we both draw to our hands. We're both drawing 6. Still haven't taken prizes. We're just kind of like, it's like a cowboy standoff. Penguin versus Darkrai. Then there's a bull behind it. You don't want to fuck with the bull. I attach a warrior to the other Piplup just to get them ready. And then I use a Fury Attack again, I think. Yeah, and I get 1 head. No, 2 heads. There we go. Alrighty. He draws. Here. If he can catch my bull, then I'm kind of screwed. Catches a Prism. No, not Prism. What am I thinking? Blend to Hydreigon. A lot of N-ing going on in this game. Neither of us had very great hands. So there's a lot of N-ing going on. As you can see, I'm using my new sleeves, which are pretty epic. Pretty epic white Kyurem and black Kyurem sleeves. Look great. So I draw my hand, he draws his. I'm just hoping he doesn't get the catcher. I think he did, I'm not sure though. Alright, he drops a Shaman. At first I thought that was a stupid idea, but he made sure that he didn't play any more bench Pokemon so that I couldn't one-shot it. So that was pretty clever on his part, and later on he attaches an Eviolite anyway, so he's a pretty clever player. He decides to just kill the Piplup, which is a little reckless. I'm, of course, going to go for the revenge KO. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. It helps, and I finally get an Empoleon out, finally. So yeah, that's great for me. And so I attach fighting, and then I'm pretty sure I just go straight for the revenge KO. I know that he's going to die my Terrakion next turn, but it was probably worth... Oh no, I use Diving Draw, discard, and then draw 2. And then I go for the revenge KO, I'm pretty sure. Even though my Terrakion's a dead meat next turn, but I take 2 prizes for it, so that's great. Now we're pretty much on par.